First, what a great senior day for our guys, and led by Chesden Harrington. Oh my, got a spot start today, and Griff McGarry wasn't available today, so the spot start by Chesden was terrific, and what a way to finish his home career here at Virginia, to go out and pitch 6 innings against a really great club like Louisville. And he really had it going and really pitched the game of his career. And we needed it because, I told the team last night we were looking for a signature series win, and I didn't feel like we'd really gotten one this year, and certainly that was one. Louisville's going to be an excellent team in the NCAA tournament, and they're very, very talented. I'm just proud of our guys. We came out offensively really fired up and aggressive, and really tough with 2 strikes, putting the ball in play, and just collective team effort, and really proud of our guys.
When you've had a season like this,
yeah.
What does it mean at this point in the year to get what you said, a signature win, not necessarily for outsiders, but for yourselves, for the team?
Well, I think that's a great point, that first and foremost, a signature series win like this is what our players needed, what our team needed, right? And I think that we're playing some really good baseball. Down at North Carolina, we only won 1 game, but I felt like we were right there, and certainly could have won the series. But for this team that has kind of been up and down all year, for us to get this going into the last 4 regular season games, I think is really, really important. And I think we still have a chance to accomplish what our goals are, and they're still right out there in front of us if we continue to play baseball like that, like we played this weekend.
What was different about this series in North Carolina?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe the players just completely felt their backs are against the wall. I'm not sure, but we've been in Louisville's shoes plenty of times, where you're one of the top-rated teams in the country, and it's like it or not, you get a little bit extra effort from the people that you play. And maybe our guys had a heightened sense of urgency, or maybe the opponent drew it out of them. That's out of respect for Louisville, right? They have a tremendous team, and they've had a great year, and our guys seem to rise to the occasion. So that's a credit to them and the type of team that they have. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a mild setback. I mean, he's throwing right now. There's a chance that he might pitch Tuesday. I just wanted to give him a little bit of extra time. So it's kind of day by day. We'll kind of evaluate it and see.
Offensively, not just all weekend, you were just relentless, I guess might be a good
Yeah.
word. Against a team like that, a pitching staff like that, how significant is that?
Well, Louisville's rated as the top pitching staff in this league for a reason. They've earned that rating throughout the entire ACC season, and they've got really great arms. You can see their closer they brought into the game today has a terrific arm and a breaking ball. So I just felt like the word you used, relentless, was a good word. I felt like that's what we did offensively this whole weekend, starting from the first game. Even though the score didn't indicate it, we did score a lot of runs and had a good offensive approach. So it was great to see, and a lot of different guys contributed to the success. Alex Tappan, I felt, had a really great series for us, the 2 games that he played in, and a number of guys came in. Richardson in the 9-hole. I think he had 3 hits on 2 of the games. So certainly a lot of guys are swinging the bats well, and that's what we need in order to have success.
You mentioned Kane.
Yeah.
He just seems, he's been all over the place. He's
Sure.
in all kinds of different spots, but he just seems reliable. How has he kind of grown into that spot?
Well, I'm really proud of Kamen Richardson. He's played a lot of different positions in our uniform. He's played, 3 of the infield spots. He's played everywhere in the outfield. He played center field for us most of the season last year, and he's been steady, right? and he seems to come up at big times, certainly this weekend. And, you know, you look at him statistically, he's one of the leading hitters for us in league play. And, you know, there's not a lot of excitement to him, you know, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. He just is steady and plays the same way every day. There's a calming presence to him, and he's had a lot of at-bats in our uniform in his career, and he's going to be important for us going down this stretch run.
What does it say about this team to bounce back after what you lost game one of the series?
Well, Marty, I think it speaks to the character of this team, how we handled really difficult loss with your number one starter on the mound at home in game one. You know, we jump out to a lead and then give it away, and then you know, they took it to us pretty good. And I think it shows the resiliency, the resolve that this ball club has and is playing with right now to bounce back from that game and play the way that we did the last two ball games is really impressive. And I'm really proud of our guys, and that's what I told them after the game.
Talked a lot about Nick Kenton's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you think of like a comparison of anyone that you've coached in, you know, your 14 years here?
Yeah.
What he's done as a freshman?
He reminds me really of two players, Chris Taylor and Ernie Clement. Those guys, he's got the electricity of playing the game with his ability to run and his athleticism like Ernie Clement, but he's got a steady presence to him like Chris Taylor had. And both of those guys made immediate impacts in our uniform. Both of them played a lot as a freshman. You know, he made some terrific plays at second base today in difficult conditions that he makes look easy. And you know, he's probably still leading us in RBIs. He's just been steady and consistent. And most importantly, Josh, I'd say this about Nick Kent: he plays for the team, the name on the front of his jersey, right? You hear the old saying, you know, you play for the name on the front of your jersey, not on the back of your jersey. He plays for Virginia, and he plays steady, and he plays for his team on a consistent basis, and he's rewarded for that.
I believe he's from Charlottesville.
He is.
That's part of why.
Yeah. I don't know. You know, certainly he grew up around this. He came to a lot of games. We started recruiting Nick at a young age. And, you know, he's just plays the game with a lot of pride. He plays the game the right way. You never see him hang his head. He runs every ball out. He plays hard. He's prepared every day to play. And when you go about it with that approach and you have a little bit of ability, you know, you get rewarded. And I couldn't be more proud of him.
What do you want to see from your pitching staff in these final four regular season games?
Well, we'll see, you know, from a pitching standpoint, what we do on Tuesday against VCU. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Probably just throw a bunch of different guys because, you know, we got to get ready for the Virginia Tech series. Certainly Noah Murdoch needs to step up his game, right? Chesden Harrington did today. A number of guys have. Mike Vassell did. We just need to settle down and have a little bit more consistency. It's nice to see two of those three starters give us that, and it makes a difference in the game, certainly. And so that's what we need. And I think our bullpen is pitching really, really good, and that's what's going to be important for us down this stretch.